Ah, finally got around to getting this done after getting everything else situated. What's going on, guys? It is I, Sly Cooper 88, also known as Steve, and of course today, guys, I actually got not one but two packages, or rather specifically last night, but we're gonna say today just for the sake of argument. But my latest Sci-Fi Block came in, as well as I actually ordered a mystery bento because comic bento is now selling in their store mystery bentos, which are pretty much books that range from any of you. Basically, mystery bento is pretty much like all the books that have been in every single collection or like box, whatever you want to call it, like any basically like leftover books. They're gonna basically like sort and rearrange them. So you don't know what you're getting. So it's like an actual mystery box. It's like a mystery box within a mystery box. Or a mystery within a mystery box. I'm not going to show that bento collection because actually my mystery box was a kind of a little bit of a bust because it was a lot of duplicates of books that I already had gotten. So I pretty much got another. I got Miss Marvel. I got another Miss Marvel. So I have like three of them now. One of them I'm probably gonna like actually put in one of the little like mystery boxes or like boxes that I put together for like friends and coworkers that are either trying to get into comics or love comics and are trying to build up their collections. So it's fun. I get to spread Miss Marvel a little bit. Got a second issue of the very first reprint volume of Savage Dragon. That went to what I call my coffee table collection, which is like duplicates of books that I really, really love or based on characters that I really like. So that's there. So I got that. I got Divinity from Valiant. So that's three so far. I'm gonna read through Divinity, and if I like it, it'll stay with the coffee table collection, as I appropriately call it. If not, then I'll just like give it to a coworker. Add it to a box. So that should be fun. Also, guys, let's see. So Miss Marvel, Savage Dragon, Divinity. That's three. What was the fourth one? See, now I'm blanking out a little bit since I'm like under the pressure of like trying to time this out correctly. So it was Miss Marvel, Divinity, Savage Dragon. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I had to blank out for a second because I'm like I know I just put it with the coffee table collection to like put for a future box. They also gave me from the Dynamite collection. I got the same volume from Grimm. Yeah, a comic based on the Grimm TV show. So I have that as well. So like I said, a lot of it are duplicates. The only new one that I had, and I'm not even gonna show it. I'm just gonna name it off. Um, was from the cinematic. Was actually from the cinematic or like sci-fi box that they had done, like cinematic sci-fi box, which is based on the J.J. Abrams Star Trek series, and it's actually called Prelude to Darkness, which basically the comic is, a prelude or a prequel to the Into Darkness. Like basically, it's one of those between film books, basically. So it pretty much follows the adventures of Chris Pines, like Kirk and Zachary Quinto, Spock, etc., so forth, like the crew of the Enterprise in J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. After the events of the first film to leading to the path to Into Darkness, so it paves the way. And so pretty much what's going to happen with that, guys, is um not too bad of a it wasn't too bad of a tie-in, but that's about the only like one that I did not have, and really it was a book that I was like, okay, I'll read through this and then just probably like add it to a box, because I was like that was the one that I'm like I'll give that away. So essentially, guys, yeah, I basically got a bento. My mystery bento kind of was a little bit of a bust, but I also kind of figured that they were doing this because they had a lot of leftover books that they that they wanted to get out of their warehouse, but that they kind of couldn't have enough for collections. Or that they had some left over, some that they could like quickly, expedite and get into boxes. So I kind of figured, so I knew going into this that I was probably going to get duplicates, and I ended up being right. But I have no regrets about the price that I paid for them, for the shop, the shop value for comics, because I mean a lot of them are duplicates, and I don't mind having duplicates around. And also I look at it this way, it's duplicates that I'm either gonna like and probably keep around, or it's gonna be ones that I can, like put in my own little, like like I said, mystery boxes that I give to coworkers and friends, etc., or so forth. So I pretty much look at it as a win-win. It's a loss for me, unfortunately, because of money. And I did kind of frown a little bit. I did feel like maybe I probably shouldn't have invested in the mystery bento box, but it is what it is, guys. I mean, sometimes it like anything else in life, when you take a gamble, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's just like the lottery. You'll win some, you'll lose some. And in this case, financially, I feel like I lost some, but at the same time, in probably future prospects, not so much. I mean, it adds value and weight, so it really depends on perspective. But anyway, the real reason that I'm doing this video is, of course, I got, like I said, my Sci-Fi Block. And I've already opened these guys. As I obviously said with the Kai Bento. So I've already opened this. I couldn't wait, guys. I had to see what was in it because I wasn't sure when I was going to get around to doing the video. So let me open this up. Whoa, knocked over the water bottle to spray the cat with. And I think the first item that I'm actually going to get into is actually one that I already opened. Which is the Star Trek Scully Treks, kind of done in a Day of the Dead type fashion. I actually got mine open. I actually got it sitting here on my desk, and they have different ones. They've got Captain Kirk. Always forget how you pronounce the name of these creatures. I think they're pronounced the Drog. Star Trek fans will probably hate me for that. I'll actually just show you, because it makes a lot more sense. So you got Kirk. Name I'm blanking out on that alien. I'm sure it'll come back to me probably. The Klingon commander, Data, the Borg, and then Captain Picard. And I ended up getting Kirk. Look how tiny he is. It's like a little tiny Day of the Dead inspired like figure, and what's cool is he's got his own little stand, so you can actually place him wherever you want. It's like that's so cool to me. Like I'm not gonna lie, I probably might actually. I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan. Oh, now you don't want to stand where I had you before. Oh, come on. You were standing perfectly still last night. See, now I feel like I shouldn't have moved him. Because now he's wobbling. Yeah, now he's wobbling. Now he doesn't want to... Well, I had him placed on a platform, too, so that may explain a lot of things. Okay, so... And now he's tilting to the... Why are you tilting to the side? Oh, hang on. That's why. He wasn't on his stand all the way. Now let's see if he'll stand. Okay, yeah, you're still not gonna stand properly. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'll mess with you later. So I got Captain Kirk, so that's pretty cool. And I actually like these little things. I may actually like try to find a couple more of these things. Like, I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan, but these things are so freaking cute. I may have to actually like try to find a couple more of them. Definitely will grab Data and Captain Picard. and maybe the Borg one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They said we were gonna get a Matrix item for this, and we did, and it's actually a Funko character. And they pretty much actually told people that, and pretty much they have 4 Funko characters for Matrix, which is Trinity, Morpheus, Neo, and Agent Smith. However, you got to choose either Agent Smith or Neo, like Neo or Agent Smith, depending on which one. But they said that those were the 2 that they were going to pack in each of these boxes. And I actually like this, guys, because I actually got Agent Smith. So I actually got Hugo Weaving, quote unquote. So that to me is pretty cool. That I was hoping for a Funko character based on like Terminator. I was really hoping, but I'm okay with, Matrix having like Funko characters, especially if I wanted one. I wanted either Morpheus or like Agent Smith. I didn't much care for Neo or Trinity, but if I got him, I'd be like, okay. But I'm at least happy about that. I at least got Agent Smith, which like I said, if they did give me a Funko character for Matrix, I was hoping that would be it. So put Agent Smith over here. And they have 5 of these, and I had to laugh at this because they did give me a Terminator character, which is the Reaction Figures set based on Terminator, which is actually run by Funko. Funko does reaction figures, and so these are like little, like fully posable action figures, and they're like really teeny tiny. So like that's, and I did kind of get my wish because I said I wanted to kind of see the exoskeleton underneath Arnold, or at least like his T2 form. So this is the T800 exoskeleton. So I did kind of get my wish, guys. So at least, like not in the way that I thought, but at least I got like the exoskeleton. So that's still pretty cool, and also I have to laugh at this, guys, because I don't know if you can read this here, but it says adult collectible, not a toy. I don't know why that disclaimer makes me laugh, but it does. It truly does. So that's kind of cool. So I got like a little posable like Terminator figure. I may actually hold on to him in the box, but at some point down the road, yeah, I may like take him out and pose him somewhere in this small tiny room of mine. Now, they said we were going to get a Doctor Who item. Well, actually, I got not 1 but 2 Doctor Who items. The T-shirt, and apparently they gave me decals, which, not gonna lie, I'm not feeling the decals. Like, not at all. Like, this was not what I actually was expecting, and I don't say that in a flattering way. So, like, I want to try to be enthusiastic, guys, but I can't. Like, that, just can't be enthusiastic about getting, like, decals for Doctor Who. I may, like, those will be, like, items that just forward on to, like, friends or other people. Now, this I do like, because they said that you were going to get items from the Iron Giant, was another one that they said. And it's actually a pin set, which I'll admit, that I'm a little more happier about. Because that's actually kind of cool. Uh-oh, one of the pins is... There we go. One of the pins was coming off. And so that's pretty cool. One of them says, "You are who you choose to be." One is him holding the boy. Another is him eating cars. And another is him with, the kid. So that in and of itself is pretty cool. So I like that. I dig that. I'm not gonna unfurl the shirt. Unlike, well, actually, you know what? Who am I kidding? I always unfurl the shirts, and I feel really bad because I don't want to like actually unfurl the shirt because it's so neatly like placed. But basically, guys, it's supposed to be an interior schematic of the TARDIS. So that, I definitely will actually be wearing that at one point. Let me actually bite through the tag here since it's got a coupon from Shirt Punch, because I always like try to keep those. So that's, I dig that shirt. Yeah, it's a schematic of the TARDIS, guys. So that's pretty cool. It's like, I dig that shirt. Like, I'll be wearing that just in a very similar fashion when I... Come on now. I'm trying to get this to where it'll furl up nicely. Okay, so let me do the rundown here, see if I got everything. Funko Reaction, the Terminator Exoskeleton. TARDIS schematic Shirt Punch thing. New pop culture designs, Iron Giant 4-pack, decals which are assorted, minifigure. Not really. I still don't like the decals. I'm sorry. That's probably the least like disappointing thing. It's just like when I got my first one, I had like the Star Wars like beer mug and the like, you know, Mad Libs thing. Like, I just, everything else in this box has been pretty fun. The Matrix. So yeah, you either got Neo or Agent Smith for this box. However, now it makes me very interested because next month, Sci-Fi Block will be bringing an item from Star Wars. Hopefully it won't be more Mad Lib books, please. And you can also expect, and I love this, chest-bursting items from Aliens. So we're going to get some Aliens-themed things, so hopefully that's a Funko character. But then again, I wouldn't mind a Funko character from the last one, which is Guardians of the Galaxy. And possibly a lot of others. So that guys, is going to be pretty cool. So something Guardians themed, something Aliens, and then something Star Wars themed. Makes me wonder. I'm actually going to leave the decals out because I'm going to put that in what I call the, like, giveaway box. I just can't believe that. Like, why decals? I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be, like, a jerk about it, but, like, really? Decals? Really, bro? Really? People don't use decals. And if they do, it's usually tween girls. Not being sexist, just telling the truth. Yeah, well, somebody's kids may like to use it and put it on stuff. Anyway, that has been this month's Sci-Fi Block. The next video that I will be doing, guys, is a bento video. Oh, try to move the shirt over. There we go. Next month's video, guys, will be a... Next month's video will actually be a bento video, and it will be the gray area. So that's going to be the January theme for Comic Bento. And then, of course, obviously I told you what next month's Sci-Fi Block will be. And February will also be cool, guys, because February is when the Deadpool Marvel Collector Corps box will come out, as well as the movie. You're damn right I'm going to see that movie when it comes out. So that's it, guys. That has been pretty much my unboxing for the Sci-Fi Block. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Um, and I hate to be a dead horse, but minus this, everything else in the box was cool. I loved it. So with that, guys, I will see you all later. And see you the next time that I do all 3 unboxings next month. So, see you till then. What is this? What kind of hat? You know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to question why I just made that. I was trying to, like, go like this, and it somehow my hand became, like, crooked or weird. I struggled to try to be so cool. Never gonna happen. Not in a million years.